America's newest and biggest liner, the United States leaves Newport News, Virginia, for a trial run in the Atlantic. The designers expect the $70 million superliner will sail faster than any commercial vessel ever built. The United States, now under her own power for the first time, is to undergo 2 days of tests. She won't enter the Atlantic run until July. 990 feet from stem to stern, she weighs in at 52,000 tons, 30,000 less than the Queen Elizabeth.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the SS United States channel. We talk about many ships, maritime history mostly, and a little bit of regular history here now and then, but mostly maritime history. And today, we got a more modern topic and a little bit more serious topic. So, if you guys have not been catching up on what's happening with the SS United States, it's moving. It's actually moving. For the first time in almost 30 years, the SS United States is on the move. Yes, I thought I would never see it happen, but the SS United States is moving. Honestly, it's moving. It's not under its own power. It's under tug power, if you guys have not caught up on what's happening. But basically, a few days ago, around 4 days ago maybe, around Wednesday, honestly, I'm recording this on Sunday, and this will be up tonight on Sunday, actually. I gotta get this video out quickly because it's almost the next week, and I cannot go this long without uploading another one. But, honestly, a lot has happened. Literally, I got in trouble in class, actually, because, so I was actually watching in class. I was actually, on my phone. Yeah, typical. But it was when I was in class, I was on my phone, and I saw on the news, because I always check on what's happening with the SS United States, and they saw that it was moving. It said, breaking news, Philadelphia, news, and it showed a picture of the SS United States out of its dock going near the bridge. And I'm like, wait, what? And I click on it with the volume off, and I see it moving, and I knew immediately I had to get home. As soon as I got home, I knew I had to get on it. Lo and behold, I check YouTube, more into Google and stuff, and it actually moves. There's actually a tracker. You can go on the, I believe it's on, Fox News, I think, their website. You can actually track where the SS United States is, and it's, right now, I think it's just passing Virginia, I think. But, honestly, it's crazy, honestly, to see this ship move again. That's actually a perfect picture right there, right next to Queen Mary in the 60s when it was getting laid up. But to see this ship move again for the first time in 30 years is just wild to me. And you can actually see more of the damage and more of this rust on the sides than you can in typical photos. Of course, I have this photo in the background of my videos all the time to remind me what it looks like today. But this photo is pretty much when it was in dock. And now it's not really anymore. It's actually moving. So, honestly, it's incredible. But, anyway, that's not really what I want to make this video. That's just a little bit of follow-up. The main reason why I want to make this video is, what do I think is actually going to happen to the SS United States? What could happen to the SS United States? Now, to start this off, we already know the baseline, what's happening with the SS United States, what it's supposed to do, but we know plans don't always go to plan. So basically, if you guys don't know, the plan is that the SS United States will sail down from Philadelphia through the Delaware River all the way down under Florida, all the way to Mobile, Alabama. I actually got family in Mobile, Alabama, and but actually, the United States will sail past Florida into Mobile, Alabama for the next 8 to 12 months, where they'll get it safe to sink. And guys, I'm telling you now, I'm gonna try to promise this. I'm gonna try to get there. When it sinks, I'm going to try to get there in Florida. I've been to Florida before. I've been to Miami. It's my favorite city. But I actually took a cruise on there a few days. If you guys didn't know, I made a video on the Independence of the Seas, guys. I know. The recording on it was stupid. But next time I go on a cruise, I'm going on another one pretty soon, I think. I definitely will do a better one on that. I'll film that one too. But, guys, basically, it's going to stay there for the next 8 to 12 months while it gets prepared. Then it will be moved again to Florida Okaloosa, which it will get sunk there, which hopefully I'll be able to go there and actually see it. Yeah, guys, I'm going to try to record it, and if I record it, I'm going to put it on my channel for you guys to watch too. And honestly, yeah, maybe I'll even live stream it. Because by then probably I'll hopefully have 150 subs, so maybe I'll even live stream it. But, yeah, they're supposed to cut holes in it so divers can actually go in it. And when I'm older, guys, when I'm telling you, I am diving there. Guys, I told you, I'm serious. But, anyway, that's what basically happened. That's what's supposed to happen to the SS United States. That's the main plan. But, right now, there's other options, honestly. So a little bit of context on what I mean by that. Look, the thing with irony is things happen that's not supposed to happen. That's ironic. For those who don't know, the SS United States sister ship was the SS America. Now, the SS America served a pretty long life until the 90s when it was actually being towed to, I think it was under South America, but I think it was actually to Australia, and which it had already been through as the Australias, but, or was it Greece? No, that was Greece, I think, under the Chandra's line. So yeah, it was actually going to Australia as the SS American Star when the tow lines broke and it actually got beached, and it was stood there all the way till like 2005 when only the front was left, and then a little bit later, it's completely gone now. The SS America, if you go there today, it's gone. It's underwater, all of it. So, but that's my main worry. Honestly, that's my main worry, because one thing you guys have to know, the SS United States was delayed several times to go. It was scheduled for the first time, I think, to actually leave on like Sunday or Saturday, but it didn't leave till Wednesday because the tide was too high. The thing is, the SS United States funnels were so tall that they couldn't get under the Delaware Bridge, so they actually had to close off traffic, and when it was low tide enough, they could actually sail it through there. And guys, it was actually pretty crazy seeing the stories that people said when they were watching the ship leave on how they had actually been on in the 60s, and the fact that one mom said she actually took her daughter outside of school to see it sail away, which was actually pretty cool. But forget that. But anyway, what I was saying was the thing about the SS United States is it's going under Florida and between Florida and Cuba, and honestly, that's a very dangerous place. Many storms happen there. Hurricanes happen there. I'm not saying the hurricane can happen in just 2 weeks because it's scheduled. It's already been half a week, so the United States has around a week and a half to go before it actually arrives in Alabama, which will definitely be on the news. But I'll be there watching. But honestly, it's a very dangerous place between Florida and Cuba. If the tow lines break somehow, like its sister, and it goes to Florida, honestly, they could probably save it if it goes to Florida. But if it goes to Cuba, that's a problem, because Cuba, last time I checked, American tourists aren't allowed there. At least tourists. But honestly, the government probably wouldn't let them too. I mean, they're communists. They don't like us. They probably wouldn't let us get a shipwreck like that. They'll honestly probably be pretty mad at us that we let a ship like that get onto their land. So that's the thing with irony. Honestly, it could end up like its sister, the SS United States. I would not be surprised. That's how irony works. And the other thing that could happen with the SS United States is it's okay right now. It's okay right now. It's making its way past Virginia, then it has to go down to Florida. What if a storm happens? It's been calculated, but storms still happen. Even when calculations happen that a storm will happen here and here, sometimes it does happen. And what we have to pray on the fact that William Francis Gibbs built a ship strong enough to survive storms even in the state it's in. And honestly, if a storm hits it right now, it could honestly sink it, maybe. It could probably maybe sink it. The SS United States is so rusted that I think if a big enough storm hit it, plates of aluminum could honestly slide off. And if it slides off, it's over. Now, I'm not questioning the fact that I've studied the ship for years. I don't think it's weak enough to do that, but honestly, it's been sitting there for 30 years with maintenance, but little maintenance. It's maintenance enough. I mean, Gibbs really built a very strong ship, but we just don't know how strong it is. So it could honestly get hit by a storm. It could sink. It could very well sink. And if it sinks, well, it could be bad. Because, for one, it didn't sink in the right spot, meaning Oakley bloody lost millions of dollars. I think $5 million? They lost millions of dollars. And second, the reason why they're not sinking it immediately right now is because it's not safe to sink. So if it sinks right now, it's not going to be good for the environment. And we already do enough to the environment. Global warming is off the charts. We already do enough to the environment. And I'd hate to. And honestly, it's too deep. The Caribbean Sea is too deep, so we couldn't even dive there if we wanted to, probably, depending on where it sinks. Now, I'm not gonna lie. The Gulf of Mexico or Gulf of America. I'm still gonna call it the Gulf of America, Mexico. I don't care what Trump says, but honestly, well, it makes more sense calling it the Gulf of America, but off the top, we're talking about the United States. But so honestly, depending on where it sinks, it could be too deep. But that's why we just gotta hope. We just gotta hope and pray that the SEC United States will get there safely to Alabama and be able to survive long enough. Like I said, you guys may have saw that video a few months, maybe even a year ago, on how I had a plan for the SEC United States and other things. You watch it if you want to know more. Honestly, you guys may say that's over. It was just some silly stream anyway. Oh no, that's not over. Trust me, that's not over. I've already talked to my friend about it. The one that we're gonna co-own the business with. I already talked to him about it. We already got a whole new plan for that. Maybe I'll discuss it with you guys. Maybe I won't. But if this video gets enough support, maybe I'll discuss on the live stream or something, on the 150 subscriber live stream. So honestly, guys, that's pretty much all I gotta say. I just had to make this video on what's going on with the SEC United States. Hopefully it's doing well. Hopefully it gets to Mobile, Alabama pretty safely and it actually sinks and nothing happens to it, where they'd have to immediately scrap it or something. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, hit the bell, and honestly, I'll see you next time. Bye.